What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher. So I got pretty much all the tank devices from the Tank 1 all the way to the Tank 4 Pro. But Unihertz 8849 is not taking a foot off the gas. I have the all-new Tank X. So let's go ahead and unbox this and see what it's all about, because this here newer device, I just got it, and they got a huge upgrade with the new Tank X versus the Tank 4 Pro. And that, my friends, is a 1080p projector. That's right, finally. Everybody was saying that when this 8849 Unihertz is going to come out with a 1080p projector. And you know what? They finally did it. So as you know that the Tank 4 Pro has a 720p projector. Now we got the Tank X that has a whole 1080p projector. And oh my God, oh yeah, she's a thick one. She's heavy. As we know with all the tank devices, they are going to be heavy. So unboxing it, as always, you got a screen protector on the device. It comes with a screen protector. Okay, so we got a screen protector on the device. It comes with a screen protector, and we got the user guide and information. We got 120 watts of power here. That's what I'm talking about. And we got a charging cable here in the box. So we got the charging brick, 120 watts, and we got an extra screen protector. Okay, so that's going to be the unboxing experience. And will we take that off? All right, that's going to be that. Okay, we took that off. And so let's take a look at it. She's a thick one. Yeah, that's right. Now this is the Tank 4 Pro. And now the Tank 4 Pro does have a projector also, but this is a 720p projector. Now this phone has to be super thick due to all the fans that's inside here, and the fans is the one that keeps this device cool because of the massive upgrade of the 1080p projector. And you could tell that the projector is just a little bigger here, obviously because it's 1080p. But yeah, you have some other stuff going on here. Some sensors, and because you have autofocus here with the projector. And you got something here. Is that the SIM card tray up here? Yes. So you got the SIM card tray at the top. Look like you got SD card support, and you got a SIM tray up top. Wow, so they put that up top just so y'all guys know. Okay, look like you got your power button here. Look like you got your programmable buttons here. And this may be the keystone. Okay, once I boot it up and everything. And as you know, tradition has it that, it's always going to have that camper light on the back. We got a couple of cameras here. Look like we're going to have us a night camera, night vision. Look like we got some pretty good cameras up top, which I'm going to show you guys some footage in this video. But yeah, let's look at it. This is a Tank 4 Pro. Okay, and this thing is massive heavy. Okay, I got a Tank S. Look like this is going to be the biggest tank device that they're going to have to date. Okay, got some other tank devices, but yeah, this is a massive device. This is going to be huge compared to like the Tank 3 Pro, the Tank 4, and other devices that I have in this arsenal here. But yeah, look like this one here is going to be the thickest and probably the heaviest. Yes, so this is going to be the thickest and the heaviest tank device that 8849 Unihertz have in its arsenal. So let's go to the boot it up and give you guys some specs and my thoughts about the Tank X. So sit back, relax, and get your popcorn ready. Woo! And follow me on this journey. Let's go. So the Unihertz Titan X has a huge 6.7-inch IPS 120Hz 1080p display. It's rocking the Dimensity 8200 processor with 16 gigs of RAM with 16 gigs of VRAM available. We got 512 gigs of storage with SD card support. Now, as far as the cameras, we have a 50 megapixel main camera, 64 megapixel night vision camera, 8 megapixel 3x telephoto camera, and a 50 megapixel front camera. Now, powering this beast, you got a huge 17,600 milliamp battery with 120 watt of charging in the box that can charge the device from 0 to 170 minutes. The Tank X is running Android 15 to boot. Hopefully Android 16 is coming soon. Now we got the usual suspects, such as 5G support, which is GSM. We got Wi-Fi 6 support. We got Bluetooth 5.4. We have a headphone jack, a 1200 luminous camping light on the back. We also have an IR blaster. That's right, a IR blaster and more. But the star of the show is the very first rugged device that's rocking an all 1080p projector. That's right, we're going from 720p that was on previous Tank devices. Now we're at 1080p. And wow, it looks so good. And for all of this, the Tank X is coming in at $549 as of me recording this video. I will leave all product links down in the description below. Okay, so we gotta talk about the size of this device, right? Right now, this is the largest, heaviest Unihertz 8849 device to date. It's coming in at 91.8 millimeters wide, 180 millimeters high, 31.9 millimeters thick, and this phone weighs 750 grams. So it's big, it's bulky, it's heavy. This is the biggest, bulkiest device to date, right? But it has to do that. It got a 1080p projector with a huge 17,600 milliamp battery. It had to have vents and fans to keep this device cool, right? With all this tech and battery in it, it cannot be small and it cannot be lightweight. With everything that's going on with this device, it cannot be lightweight and it cannot be small. Think about this. I have 1080p projectors and they are huge. So putting a 1080p projector in a device this small is something amazing. I mean, the tech that's involved in this device is amazing. Plus with the huge battery in this thing, yeah, it's heavy, it's bulky, it's big, but bruh, I mean, it is heavy, very heavy. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why this device is heavy and bulky. Okay, so the star of the show is the all-new projector. It's a 220 luminous DLP 1080p projector with keystone correction and a 4mm laser autofocus. I've used Tank devices with projectors in the past in so many different scenarios, such as outdoor events and indoors on my wall, watching movies and playing games. It's been overall a great experience. But the Tank X, right, is really good. The 1080p is really good. It is a huge step up from previous devices. Look, the fans on this device is a bit loud, but you can go into the settings and you can lower it a little bit to get a better experience. So yeah, the Tank X just set a new standard for a 1080p projector on this smartphone. And you know what? It overall looks good. Okay, so in a bunch of Unihertz videos, I always talk about how the camera system on their devices is not their best feature. But it's gotten better over time. I've showed a lot of footage with Unihertz devices here on this YouTube channel. It's gotten better. The still shots are still just okay. Right? The night vision cameras will come in handy. They're very usable if you need them. The camera system overall with the new Tank X is okay. Listen, I'm going to do a dedicated camera video with this device going against its predecessor. So make sure you subscribe and leave and hit that notification bell if you want to see them camera videos that I got coming out soon with the Tank X. Okay, so I feel that the Tank X is making a huge statement of over-delivering on features and functionality. It has the power. I absolutely love the Dimensity processors. It has 100 120 hertz display. It has 5G GSM support. I tested it on T-Mobile and Mint Mobile and it works just great. It has 512 gigs of storage with built-in SD card support, which is absolutely amazing, right? It has the toolbox software that we all know and love for outdoor use. It's great, right? It has the 1080p projector and it has gotten better. It has camping lights for nighttime use. It has the battery life that's extremely good. I mean, you got days and days of heavy use out of this device and months of standby time. So you're definitely going to get extremely good battery life out of this device. Look, this phone is made for the rugged use. It's heavy, it's bulky, it's made for the rugged use. But this phone is not for everybody. Look, as good as Tank devices are, the new Tank X is a device that I cannot use as my daily driver. 790 grams is too heavy at this point. It's too big, it's too bulky to fit even most people's pockets. Plus, it's running Android 15 to boot with November security patches of 2025, right? We are in 2026 when Android 17 is coming out in a few months. Look, just like I talk about this in a lot of Tank videos, when would these devices get updated? Plus, unfortunately, this device have wideband L3 support, so there's no 1080p watching Netflix and other streaming services, which is a bummer. I really like the progress that Unihertz is making, but at some point, they have to think about the size and the weight of their Tank devices. They have to find a way to slim down their Tank devices. I mean, and the weight. I mean, you got to get these devices to under 500 grams. Look, 790 grams almost feel like a small TV at this point. It's too heavy, it's too big, it's too bulky. I mean, this device right now is the biggest Tank device that they have in their arsenal. And I understand that you put the 17+ thousand milliamp battery in this device. I get it, right? I get that you got to put fans in this device because of the 1080p projector that you have in this device. But man, at what point that we have to shave off some things to make this device just a little, slimmer, the weight is just overbearing, almost 800 grams. I mean, this thing is so heavy. I've been using it for a couple of days and I put it in my pocket. And if you don't wear a belt, it's going to drag your pants down. And if you try to put this in shorts, you can forget about it. This device is definitely too heavy, too big, too bulky for the average user. And I absolutely love the Tank devices, but at this point, I cannot use this device at this point because, I mean, it is too heavy. Okay, if you want to see the camera review for the Tank X, and you want to see more videos with this device, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.